This is Captain Tinsley, Saltyabandon. I just want to give an update on my preparations for my June sail to the Bahamas. So I'm still waiting on my windlass to be installed. And the guy that I've been waiting on, all these guys are so busy here in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. So you have to get on a list and you got to make things happen when they're available. So here's the windlass. Here's all the battery marine wire to hook it up to the battery. And this is the manual winch that he took off the front of my boat. So I'll show you what that looks like now. So here's where he removed the manual winch that was used to pull up my anchor. The only thing we're missing now is a piece of teak to use as a separator. So we were calling around trying to find a piece of teak that's 2.5 inches tall or thick and 9 by 5. So I was able to find one online. That'll order 2 pieces that we can stack to make that 2.5 inches, and 2 pieces 9 by 5, and he'll glue them together. And this is right over my anchor locker, and he already took the plate that was underneath and he's going to put a hole in it because the anchor's going to go into a hole right here and drop right into the anchor locker, and I'm so excited. There's going to be 2 switches. There's going to be a up here and a down here, and there's also going to be a rocker switch on the helm, which I'm so excited. I can't wait to go and anchor. So that will be here Monday. I also have a questionable alternator, so I ordered one of those from a local Yanmar dealer here. That will be here on Monday as well. So we got the teak coming, we got the alternator coming, and the guy, his name is Mike Schatz. Big shout out to Mike Schatz, recommended by my friend Rick Long. Very busy, which is always a good sign. A busy boat guy is a good boat guy. So I also had posted yesterday about where to find letters that don't peel off. So everybody said stencil and paint. So I went to West Marine to see what my options were, and I found this. So these for stenciling, you put these on and then you paint this area and then you peel this off. So there's only this much paint in here, and I've got a lot, like 12 letters. Somebody else suggested just use this, so I got this extra thick king size Sharpie, and I'm going to try that. And it's waterproof, and if I have to go color it in 6 months or a year, that's fine, but it'll look better than those hanging letters. Another thing I saw on Wicked Salty was he was filling his tank, my tank's right there, with a siphon, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I ordered one. It's already here, and this is a siphon. What is this? bestsiphon.com. It's the 3/4 inch, it's the big one. It was only like $19.95, but it's supposed to, this is how many, it's supposed to empty a 5-gallon can in 60 seconds. And I did put some I put some fuel that was in here in a big 6.6 gallon can yesterday, and it takes forever. It takes a lot longer than 60 seconds, and it's heavy, and if you've ever done that in waves, it's not a pleasant experience. So I'm about to test this out. I'm not going to do it on camera because I'm holding the camera, but I'm going to see. The tank is not all the way full, but I'm going to see if I can put this diesel in the tank, and I'm excited to test it out. But that's what this is for. Not sure how it works yet. I might have to watch a video. I've had the wallet out. This is for you, Jim McCann. My credit card's on fire again, making all these orders. The alternator was including the overnighting fees, because I got everything quick while this mic is available. And then of course the teak is 2-day delivery, and so that was some extra charges there too. So yes, my credit card's on fire. Looking forward to getting all this done. I'm anxious to do some practice with my anchoring around here by myself using the windlass. Like I said before, I'm gonna put a rocker switch right here. So I'm just doing my thing, come up to an anchor spot, press the button, drop the anchor, back up, set the hook. Sounds like fun. Also, this is the waterway guide for the Bahamas that I used back when I went 2016, but I have a new one now, 2019. So, and I also ordered Skipper Bob, Bahamas bound. I've never used Skipper Bob, but I thought, hey, the more information, the better. Now this is my book for my area all the way to the Keys. It goes from Texas, from Keys to Texas. I'm not going to order another book because I am very familiar with all the marinas and everything, and anchor spots really haven't changed a lot. But I also have this Gulf Coast, the Great Book of Anchorages. Also, if anybody doesn't know this, there's a great online resource for waterway guide that's constantly being updated. The first time I went down the west coast of Florida and went through all the drawbridges, I mean, I go like through 8 or 9 a day, and you can go in here and you can look all those bridges up, see how tall they are, how often they open, because some of them open every 20 minutes, some open on request. I write down all the bridges before I head out that day, so all the bridge tenders have really strong radios and they can all hear you. So you say, hey bridge, when are you going to open? They're like, which bridge? So you have to call them by name. For example, if it's the Captain Tinsley Bridge, I would say Captain Tinsley Bridge, Captain Tinsley Bridge, this is southbound sailing vessel Saltyabandon. This is southbound sailing vessel Saltyabandon requesting an opening. And then they answer and they tell you, and then you can kind of prepare and you know how close to get and everything. One time I went through a bridge, and then when I got to the next bridge I called it the same name by accident, and that other bridge said, hey, you've already come through here. I know they can hear. Mapping for my Garmin GPS 742XS. Okay, so these are my old ones. This is the one, Brownsville to Key Largo. So you take this little SD card out here, and this is the Bahamas that I bought back when I went to the Bahamas from February 2016. Because if you guys remember, we've had a lot of hurricanes since then. Along the west coast of Florida, Hurricane Irma, Hurricane Michael, lots changed. So it's time to update. So this is the card I put in the other day. Key Largo to Brownsville. It's Blue Chart G3, that's the latest thing. Okay, here's the Bahamas one that I haven't opened yet. One thing to note is it says featuring Navionics. So Garmin bought Navionics, and what they told me on the phone, it's supposed to be more accurate because of that. So that's cool. And so I'll be getting this out. This goes Jacksonville to the Bahamas, G3. I'll be pulling this out once I get to Key Largo. So that's another reason why my credit card's been on fire. The books, the software, it just goes on and on. I'm going to end this video now. I know it's kind of long, and I'm going to celebrate by drinking some coffee. Saltyabandon, out.
Not thinking about tomorrow, singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long. Singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long. Catching walleye from the dock, watching the waves roll off the rocks. She'll forever hold a spot inside my soul. We'd blister in the sun, we couldn't wait for night to come to hit that saving place of rock and roll. While we were trying different things, we were smoking funny things, making love out by the lake to our favorite song. changes when the leaves began to change, or how we thought those days would never end. Sometimes I hear that song and I start to sing along and think, man, I'd love to see that girl again. And we were trying different things, we were smoking